Hello, everyone. This is day, what day is this? Six, I think. Six. Yes, day six. And I just went for a bike ride and was feeling the amazing um, exhilaration of exerting body. And I had this cool idea for today's live. So, um, just setting up my screen. Okay. So, oh, and I'm a minute early. Oh, well, I couldn't wait. So, thanks for joining. So, today I wanted to look at another way to clear this stuff besides Pocket Pod. And Pocket Pod is amazing and it works. And sometimes it feels too passive for people. And you want to like get that exhilaration going. So what I have for you are a few different numbers, and the numbers that we do in Access, like change the energy. So the one, two, three, the number three, we like gather the energy of what we want to change, and then do one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three, at least three times, sometimes 10 times, sometimes more, and it changes the energy of the past. So let's right now pull in all the upset that you have, any emotional baggage that is still there. I know there's a lot. So get, yeah, there we go. Feel that? Great. Now go one, two, three, 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 one, two, three. And notice how it lightens up and it starts to change and dissolve the heaviness. So that's one, two, threes. Then there's one, two, three, four. And one, two, three, four is about opening a door to the future, a different door, changing the future. So all of the stuff that we've held on to from the past creates a certain future for us that is holding all those energies in place. So when we do the four, we're clearing all of that and it opens up so much more space to create a totally different future. So all the shit that you just cleared in the one, two, three that projected into your future, let's get the energy of that. And we'll do one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four. And you can perceive this like bigger space and maybe less resistance, just more space. One thing to know is that, I think yesterday we talked about your points of view create your reality. So if you do these one, two, threes and one, two, three, fours and are aware that there is a shift, things are different. So don't go and assume that it's still there. Actually know that you're changing stuff and be curious. Like, wow, I wonder what's possible now. And if I didn't have all of that stuff that I've been holding on to, like, how would I be in the world? What would I choose? How would I interact with people? What if you didn't have to still carry over the residual points of view? Like, oh, being around this person is always such a drag. Like everything that is. One, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three, and one, two, three, four. What if you could change it that quickly, that easily? It's really up to you what you let go of. I can't make you do it, but I know for me, when I'm actually choosing and I'm actually like, fuck this, I'm over that, I'm done with it. It really does show up different, and you're kind of amazed, like you don't really know what it's going to be like, but then something will happen, you'll have some interaction, and you will not get triggered. And you'll be like, oh my God, I'm actually not triggered. Like it really, truly, truly does work. Oh, cool. There's a comment. The clearings have been a gift. Yay. I'm so glad. Like, what if millions of people could actually get this information? Like, it's free. Okay. It's free. It works. You can use it. You can share it. I would love for millions of people to see this series and start changing all the emotional baggage so that everybody can travel without anything in the overhead compartment or under their seats, except maybe your purse. Wouldn't that be fun? And the world would definitely be a lighter, brighter place. Um, and and thank you for following your knowing and choosing to listen because there's a lot of stuff out there and a lot of it may not work for you. So I'm glad this is. Um, okay, and so there's one more. There's lots of numbers in access consciousness. The first one, the 123, was something that I remember many, many years ago at a certified facilitator training in Santa Barbara. Gary Douglas, the founder of Access, was um, talking to somebody, and they're like, "God, I can't seem to change this thing." And he goes, "Hold on," and he like stood back, and he was like, yeah, Gary was like gathering all this energy from the person's world of what was creating it. And he went, one, two, three. And the person was like, whoa. And that's how it started. And from there, Dr. Dane here, the co-creator of Access, was like, oh, that's cool. And like, oh, here's this other energy that seems to change the future. So, that was a 4. And it just kept going. Now they're up into the 20s or something. But I will share one more that's really helpful for relationships and emotional stuff that always seems to show up and entangle us. Is the 6. The 6 is for unlocking the memory of something when people don't get over something and they keep looping back over and over again. Um, Parents, grandparents, kids, lovers, friends, uh, workmates, they keep looping back to that thing that, maybe it was a mistake or maybe you didn't realize that they would react. You can do a 6 and it sort of pops that circle, bubble circle that they go to. And it's like they forget that they were pissed at you. So it can be very useful. Do it on the down low. So you just like somebody's maybe looping at you in the present, or maybe they did in the past, and you can just tap into that loop and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. And then they'll forget, and then they won't bring it back over and over and over and over again. Wouldn't that be so nice? Because actually, what we're creating is being more present with people. Why would you hold on to something from childhood or from last year or even last week or even this morning when you're with a person? There's all kinds of possibilities if we're willing to be this free flowing, engaging, malleable, changing possibility instead of holding on to and trying to drive in the point that they were wrong, they made you feel bad or whatever. Fuck that. If you felt bad, you're the one choosing to feel bad. Nobody can make you anything. There are people who try to make you feel bad, and if you don't feel bad, you don't feel bad. So what if you never chose that if you didn't desire to feel bad? What if you could just laugh and be like, wow, I can see you really want me to feel bad about this, but oops, I made a mistake, or I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. That wasn't my intention, but I'm not going to feel bad because it was a choice. Maybe I won't make that choice again. What if you don't have to be wrong, be right, make someone feel bad, make someone apologize? Like, really? You're going to hang up your happiness on someone else's stupid points of view. I don't know. Doesn't seem like a smart choice. And I know we all do it. We all get sucked in. But this allows you to revisit it and look at it. And maybe in the moment you get upset, but revisit it and use the tools and clear the emotional stuff that you hold on to. And then you just have the facts. Okay, this person said this. Okay, what if you didn't have to react? What if you didn't have to react? And even if you did, one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, three, and everything it created in your future that isn't a contribution, one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four. And everything that makes the person loop or yourself loop, one, two, three, four, five, six, 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 six. Play with these, see how they work for you, and leave some comments. And please share this with other people who are looking for a way to get out of the heaviness of the burden of carrying around this stuff. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.